All right, so we've talked about this term called a mean. And now we want to take a look at our next term, and that's called the median. Median is defined as the middle of a set of ranked numbers. And ranked is very important, right? When we talk about ranking, we are putting the numbers in order. It doesn't matter what order that you put them in. You can start off with the highest number and work yourself down lower, or you could start off with the lowest number and work yourself up higher. Who cares? But the point is that it is a ranked set of numbers. So we just did an example problem, and we were given a couple of numbers, 116, 97.9, 114, 106, and 108, and we were told to calculate the mean. Now we're going to be told to calculate the median. Now, median, think of road, right? You're driving down the road, and over to your left, you are going to see a median. Median is in the middle of the highway, right? It's in the middle. So median here is in the middle. That is how you need to memorize it. So how do we do this? How do we memorize, or how do we calculate what the median is going to be? All right, well, let's take this set of numbers again. And over here to the right, I'm just going to change my color up, and I'm going to say, okay, this is how we are going to calculate the median. Median means middle. Therefore, I need to make sure that these numbers are ranked. I like to go lowest number first. That's just a personal thing that I like to do. So 97.9, and then I typically will mark this out so that way I know I'm not using it again. That's just myself double checking me. So 97.9. What comes next if we're going to order this up? Well, that's 106.8, and I'll cross that one out. And then it looks like 108.3 comes next, and I'll cross that one out. And then 114.2, and then 116 is left. And I've used all my numbers. So median means middle. Now that I've ranked them, I need to come over here and figure out what my middle number is. All right, well, it looks like the middle number in the set is right here, right? There's 2 above and there's 2 below. This is exactly positioned in the middle. So therefore, 108.3 will be my median. That's all there is to it. Now, the point that we need to make is, what if there was an extra number here? And let's say this is a 118. There's not really a true median anymore, right? So because there's not a true median, we've got to have a way to fix it. How do we fix it? Well, there's not a true middle, but there could be. If I extended this on down and included the next number in the set, 2 above, 2 below, these two are kind of in the middle. Well, I do an average of those two. And if I do an average of those two, I will get the number that's right here in the middle of all of them. And hence, middle is median. Okay? So if I was required to do a median with an even set, in this example, 108.3 plus 114.2, and then I divide by 2, I'm going to get 111.25. That would be my median if this was my set of numbers to go by. However, if the 118 was not there and we did our original set that we had from the very beginning, this original set here, 108.3 would be my median because it truly is in the middle of the set of numbers. All right, so let's go to Excel. It can do this calculation for you as well. So I'm just going to type in the word median up here at the top, so that way I know what that number is supposed to represent. And then down below, I want it to do the calculation. So I want it to do a calculation, I have to start off with the equal sign. That's Excel's way of interpreting, okay, they want me to do something math-wise. And then I'm going to start typing the word median in. They do not make this hard, right? And as I make median show up on the screen, I see this f of x function that comes down here at the very bottom. And it says, yes, that is recognized as a calculation. It returns the median, or the number, in the middle of the set of given numbers. That's exactly what I want it to do. So yes, I've typed in the proper term. Well, before I key in any numbers, I have to hit equal or parentheses. When I do that now, it says, okay, now you tell us the numbers that you want to do. What numbers do you want us to do the median for? Well, I can manually type those in, but it's honestly very easy just to click and highlight the numbers that I want it to do the median of. So just as before, you click the top number, you hold the mouse down, you drag through the set, you let it go, and now you've highlighted the numbers that you want. Well, I want to be prim and proper, so I close those parentheses back up, and then I hit enter, and it tells me 108.3 is the median of the set of numbers, and that's exactly what we predicted, right? In our original set, we said 108.3 is directly in the middle when I rank them, so that should be my median. Okay, now the other example that we did was I added 118 onto that set of data. So we'll do it there, 118. I'm going to come over here to the side, and I'm just going to write median number 2. Median number 2 is just going to reference this kind of new example problem that we started. But I treat it no differently. So I hit equal. I type in the word median. I open the parentheses up. I highlight the data. I close the parentheses back, and I hit enter. And I get 111.25. Again, exactly what I predicted. 118. I ordered them. There was no true middle. However, these two numbers are kind of in the middle of the set. So if I take 108.3 and 114.2 and I do the average, add them up, divide by 2, that gives me the median of 111.25, and that's exactly what Excel got here. So again, Excel will do the calculations for you. You just have to be able to know how to enter the formulas into the Excel spreadsheet. All right, so that's where this video will stop. That's all there is about median. And then in the next video, we're going to look at something called standard deviation. It is a mess. Standard deviation is horrible if you have to do it by hand. It's very easy, though, if you have to do it by Excel. So Excel will be your friend. Just give it some time.